Hi, it's Jolene from Ride the Wind e-bikes in Sutton, and this video is about e-bike maintenance. What do you need to maintain your bike? There is a longer list that I will go through and post with this video, but the short list is 3 things. You want to keep your bike out of extreme temperatures. The batteries don't like extreme cold and they don't like extreme hot. You also don't want to overcharge your battery. And number 3, you want to keep your tire pressure at the recommended PSI, which is usually between 35 and 40. So again, 3 things: no extreme temperatures, don't overcharge it, and keep your tires PSI at where it should be. Okay, that's literally the 3 most important things. Next is, do not power wash your e-bike. We have fixed quite a few bikes and it doesn't work. What's wrong with it? Well, you power washed it. Think of your bike as a cell phone. It's the easiest analogy that I've come up with, is that if you treat your e-bike like you would treat your cell phone, all is well. So you wouldn't power wash your cell phone, but you would take a cloth and you would wipe it down. Same thing with your bike. Batteries. Batteries are a big deal in e-bikes. They are what a used e-bike is worth. You say, what's a used e-bike worth? Well, how good are the batteries? Because that's pretty much what it comes down to. Lead acid versus lithium. I have another video for that. But basically, in the winter time, when the temperature goes below 10, below 5, and obviously below 0, a lithium battery or a set of lead acid batteries are not happy being in that temperature. Quite often, well, number 1, they will be damaged, and number 2, they might not even work when it comes to the springtime when you want to start up again. So it's a reason why I do push towards going for lithium among all the other benefits to it, but lithium's in one pack, and therefore you can just open up your bike, take your lithium battery in, and store it for the winter. If you've got lead acid, let's just hope that you've got somewhere either you can store it inside, a garage that is partially heated, because anything below 0 is not good. So that's your batteries. You got to really maintain your batteries. When it comes to charging your batteries, when I say don't overcharge, it means don't just plug it in and leave it. I often get back, well, the charger went green, so it turned off. It actually didn't turn off, and this has resulted in a lot of damage to batteries as they expand. The amperage continues to flow through. Why there can't be a charger nowadays that just actually turns off? Same thing with your cell phone. It doesn't actually turn off either. You damage your cell phone when you just leave it on for hours and hours and hours. Get a timer. It's very easy. If you drive for 10 kilometers and you've just lost 1 bar, but you want to top it up, okay, go for it. Leave it on for 2 hours. Set the timer for 2 hours. If you're all the way down to 90% or you're completely drained, then set it for 8 hours. That's for lead acid. If it's for lithium, I would put it for about 6 hours. The reason for this as well is because the charger gets really hot. And so you want to give it a break. So I charge it for 8 hours and it's still not going green. Okay, turn it off, let it cool down, and maybe charge it for another hour. That's going to happen with the big amp hours. So the Zone GTS, it's a 45 amp hour lead acid. That battery, if you drain that right down, can take up to 10 hours, but give it a break just to cool. So that's about the rundown on that. No power washing, right? Remember I said that? Tire pressure, really important. Greasing. Let's get to greasing. You don't have to grease your whole bike. There's one area that actually gets corrosion, and that's the pedals. The pedals and the chain. As much as they suck in many, many ways, they have to be there. So you want to grease your chain because it's just going to rust all the hell, and you want to grease the pedal shaft and the pedals as well. Other than that, you really don't need to grease anywhere else in this bike. Brake maintenance, that's a whole other video, so it's a little long, but it gets to the point. That's how you maintain your bike. It's a cell phone.